The Philippine-American War, a war that lasted for 3 years, 1899 to 1902. The Philippine-American War was right after the Spanish-American War, where the Philippines finally gained independence from the Spanish. The First Philippine Republic, otherwise known as the Katipunan, started at 1896, fighting the Spaniards, but at 1899, they started to fight the Americans. The following are Philippine flags during the Philippine-American War. The first flag is made by General Feo del Pilar during the Battle of Trinidad Pass. It was used to represent the friendship between Cuba and the Philippines since they both hated the Spaniards and the Americans. The second Philippine flag is the official Philippine flag of the Philippines. It was originally designed by Emilio Aguinaldo and sewn by Marino Lorenza and Delfina. The first flag was originally made in 1897, while the second flag is made in 1898. The USA helped the Filipinos in the revolution by sinking Spanish ships. During that time, it was the Spanish-American War. I'll be explaining the Spanish-American War probably in another video. This was the result of the bombing of USS Maine. I'll also be explaining the bombing of USS Maine in another video. At December 10, 1899, Spanish and Americans signed the treaty at Paris, which was called the Treaty of Paris, obviously. And one of the deals that the Americans made is that they will pay $20 million to Spain for the Philippines. The Spaniards wanted a hold in Philippines, but since the war was not really in their favor, they had to let go of the Philippines. Originally, they wanted America to have Mindanao, which was the southern part of the Philippines, also the Sulu Sea Islands. Um, but Americans did not really believe the Spanish. They believed if the Spanish would keep keep the Philippines, a portion of it, they would sell it to European powers, which of course would frighten them. Felipe Aragoncillo is a Filipino lawyer who was supposed to join the Treaty of Paris, but unfortunately they denied him for being a representative of the Philippine Republic. Two reasons for the annexation was to Christianize the Filipinos and to make Filipinos civilized. The first one I'm kind of confused on because during that time majority of us was practically Christian, Roman Catholic to be more specific. And the second one, I'll be explaining my opinion on both of those next maybe another video, because this is kind of stupid. There was a poem called "The White Man's Burden." I'll be showing you in the next one. So yeah, I'll show you that. The White Man's Burden by Rudyard Kipling was a poem about the Filipinos, not really specifically targeting them, but all other races except for the white men. Um, they were saying that it was the responsibility of white men to civilize and make other races, except for the white ones, to become more educated. Again, which I think is stupid, and I'll be sharing my opinion on this the next maybe few more videos. Yeah, thank you. The PHUS war was caused by the demand of independence of the Filipinos in the country. So really, there are two sides on this. The Americans and the PH. For the PH, they wanted independence. The US wanted annexation. The PH, or the Philippines, sorry, was really against this. This is why they caused the war. This is the reason of the war. That is practically it. They wanted independence because they were tired of their feeling of oppression. To clarify, the Filipinos did not fire the first shot. The Americans did. I'll be explaining why and where did it happen in the next video, as well as the first battle of the Filipino and American War. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you guys for watching my video. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads recently. Um, I've been literally getting lazy because of the quarantine. There's nothing giving me the boost up. So, hopefully you did enjoy my video. This is the first time I actually done like something like this. It was just to my interest to do something like this. Um, Maybe next time I'll be doing the battle, the first battle. The next one is about the coronavirus. Yeah, thank you.